Hello everybody and welcome to the realistic farming channel for Farming Simulator 25, where we use real tractors, we have real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have real lot of fun. We use real equipment, let me get that correct, yay! We are back here on the Pinewood forest map. There was some issues, not anything to do with the map. It was a mod conflict I found out, and I fixed it. It was some of FDR's equipment conflicted with some of the stuff that I was using on Riverbend, and I have to have that stuff there because that's my realistic series. I gotta have it. So I had to take out the FDR logging stuff. I'm sorry, but I had to. We're at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'll show you where we're at on the map. We took out a major loan, a $1.5 million loan, and we bought some equipment to get started, and we are way over here in the corner. This is crazy. This is an awesome map. We're going to do it a little bit differently. Instead of trying to load logs, I found a little piece of equipment that I'll go over with you guys in a little bit that is going to make Fury's life lots and lots easier. So, on that note, let's get started. We're going to play 28-day months just like we always do. And our goal on this map is to make a working farm. We're going to build everything. We do have a concrete factory. We do have a biomass heating. Let's get you guys up in the air. How about that? We'll get you guys in. I'll show you the map I showed you before. The map on episode 1. Whoops. Let's get this going. There we go. First and foremost, first. Big, huge shout out to Nacho Cast Presents. Thank you for letting me use this music. Thank you, my friend. Big shout out to Empty Pockets, who is working his way around. We got some stuff coming up for you guys that's going to be exciting. Him and I are going to design some stuff. And then we're going to release it to the public once it's all set and tested, and we're going to be excited about that. So I'm not going to give any cats out of the bag about that. Big shout out to Russell Whitlock. He's my boy. To Big A. You can check out Big A over on Twitch and YouTube, but primarily Twitch lately. Van Ham Gaming, Grizzly Bear Sims, all of my guys. So this is where we start. Let me get this up so you guys can see. We rented a trailer. I got a mod in here so where you can rent a trailer. It's going to cost us so much per month. And we rented it because we are going to, somewhere in this section here, we're going to build our farm. We're going to build a house. We're going to do everything. So I put a concrete factory on here, and let's drive down the main road. This is our big driveway. Look at how massive driveway this is. And right across the street here is our biomass heating plant. From the in-game, but it has been edited by RGC modding. So, and also the sawmill right here is this is a little baby sawmill. It's pretty cool. You have to have this for the map. It's pretty cool. It's going to create pallets, planks, all the things that we need. And this is where we're going to sell. We're going to do wood chips, guys. I'll show you this little thing. I want to make sure that Empty Pockets gets it because he was excited about it. We're going to come down the road over here. We're going to go straight across here. We're going to go up into here, and here is our little factory. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but there is mods out there that make it to where you can get stones for free. This is expensive, though. This is like $270,000, but look at all the stones we have already. Now, this has been edited by RGC modding. Not by me, but it produces a lot of stones. So then we're going to take our stones from there. We're going to put it in our concrete factory when we get a chance to. We have $500,000 first that we have to pay off first, and because I made a mistake, and I was supposed to start with $1 million in debt, but I forgot to put the $1 million in there. So what we're gonna do is to simulate that, to get it back to where I wanted it from. We're gonna pay off that $500,000, and then we're gonna take out another $500,000 loan and do both before we even start doing it. But this is the map, guys. Now I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but there is a way to turn down the fog on maps. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that. So when you first load into the game, and the title screen of the game, you go under options, then you go under graphics, the little TV screen looking thing. You're going to click that, then you're going to click whatever you got. You're going to hit advanced options. You're going to go about a quarter of the way down, and you're going to see a thing that says fog density. You turn that down to low, and then you also can, right above it, you can get the ambient thing. So you see how like I can see a lot farther, and right in there, so you guys know. this we put paths in here so that we can simulate like logging roads and stuff, but let's get over here and get working, because we're going to play one in-game day just like we always do. And what we're going to try to do is we have to cover our loan payment is now, because I did my settings again, I probably should fly around really quick. I got to catch up the cache on it because I changed a few things like the fog and things like this. So if you do go in and you change the fog density, because it's set at high, so just so you guys know, I also turned up the gamba on the background. So I didn't want to look out there and just see nothingness. So I turned it up on this so that you just kind of see white. Because when you're down in here like this, it looks normal. See what I mean? It looks like a border now, which is kind of cool. That's why I did it. And then here's our store. We always know where our store starts like this. I did a few testing with the Bobcat, so we knew that worked. And then this is pretty much the map. I've shown you guys before on episode 1. This is episode 1A. Because, now here's what happened with some bad news. I apologize for having to... why is that got... Oh, it's the fog. Now see how it turned it down to low and it's just in certain spots, like you come down here? But if you go up, it's just out there. That's why I turned it down to low, because it was getting annoying. Fog is great and everything, but anyway, so I loaded. You guys know that after every time we finish an episode, I always save it. And then your boy Fury has learned a lot over the last 4 or 5 years on YouTube. So after every saved game, I back it up. The files. So I loaded into the game and everything, and I got set up for you guys for a video, and the game froze. And it froze, and it froze, and it froze, and it froze, and it froze. I finally had to hit Control-Alt-Delete and shut my computer down so that we could get out of the game. I want to get this shut off completely. I don't even want it on. There we go. And it froze. So I said, okay, whatever. And I got the computer loaded back up again, and I went to go back in here, loaded the game up. All of my games were gone, including Riverbend. It was gone. It had corrupted every file on it. And this has happened to me before. So I have to put out a disclaimer. Guys, and gals, and people, and all of you guys, please be very, very, very careful where you get your mods from. Please make sure your antivirus is up to date. Please make sure all that stuff, because not everybody is a super nice person. Some people out there are just plain evil, period. And they will try to corrupt people's computers. And I do believe I got a virus from it, but luckily I have a lot of money with my antivirus on my computer. But what it did is it almost literally corrupted the entire game. So luckily for me that I knew how to fix it. I went in, I got all my save games back. I got all that stuff, but to be safe, what I did is I went ahead and I just deleted that other game that we started, and that's why we're starting back here again. So I took a few days off because I was very, very, very frustrated, because I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. This has happened to me more times than not, and I know which site it is now. So this is why when you guys ask me for links to mods, I don't post them, because I don't want you guys to have the same thing that happens to me all the time. And I usually have so many mods in here that all it takes is one to corrupt it. So that I just wanted to put that out there. Just be very, very, very careful on what you're doing and how you're doing it, because if you don't know what you're doing, please don't download mods, because you can mess up your PC, you can mess up your console, and just because it's on a console mod doesn't mean it's going to be free. You got to be careful, because there is some really smart people out there that can put viruses on consoles. So trust me, and you don't want to play that game. So without further ado, let's get going. I just want to make sure you guys knew that. But anyways, it corrupted all of them. I got the games loaded back up. I did that. I had to go into the backup of the game and actually fix the backup of the game, because it had whatever virus I had gotten, it went into the game. Well, thank the good Lord above, it didn't go into my PC. But it went into the game and just messed everything up. So I had to go through, and I spent about 2 days, and I took a couple days off because I was very frustrated. So I said, nope, that game's gone. But Riverbend is still there. But just so you guys know, Riverbend is a day ahead, because what I did is I went ahead and I played on it, and you guys know where we left off. We were wrapping silage bales last. I finished wrapping the silage bales. I got through that day, and I saved it, and I wanted to make sure that it worked, and we went back and loaded it. So when we come back to Riverbend, we're going to be one day ahead. We're going to be day 35 instead of day 34, or day 36 instead of 35. Yeah, that's what it was. But anyways, without further ado, let me show you what I've got going on. I've got the EC300EL, super realistic mod. Thank you to Haley Madness over on YouTube for doing a review on this and got me to do it. This is the Ponzi header, fixed header. So basically this doesn't swing. It just kind of stays straight, and it's kind of cool. It's really dope. But the reason I like this EC300 right here is it's set up the exact same way as the FDR logging stuff was. And I had just got done practicing, and I got it, and I was like, oh, somebody putting this in. So it's pretty cool. We also have this little beast right here. Thank you to FS Miner who did a review on this. This is the Peterson 571Z. It is I've got the worn version, so that it's all looks like it's all scratched up, and it looks like it's been through the war. Now, if you guys buy this, and if you try to buy the new version, it comes with a new version and an old version. It also comes with a version where it has a tow bar on it. It'll say carry or something like that. It'll have one across here like this, and you can move it. But you can also get into this and drive it. So this moves forward and backwards and everything else. This thing is so awesome that I can fit. I've put 6, 8, 10 meter logs on this way out to here. I've put whole trees on it, and it just sucks them right in. It's not as good as FS Miners, but it is good because FS Miners you can only put like 3 meter logs in it. This you can put up to 6. So we're gonna cut our trees at 4, I think, just to be in the middle. And like I talked about when we first started, I have this mod right here. This is the same in-game trailer that you can buy in the farmhouse, except it's set up to rent. So basically it has your sleep trigger, you can get changed right here, all that stuff like that. But this one charges you so much a day. So it's pretty cool. Somebody set it up for renting, which is neat. So that's what we did. We rented a trailer. We start with the Merlot, and the only reason I start with the Merlot is because it's got the 3-point hitch on it with this little thing right here, guys. This little thing. Now, I do believe I can post a link to this because I think it's on a reputable place. This is the Lizard Bale Fork. That was the in-game one that somebody modded, and it's got a lock button on it. So you can take bales, you can take pallets, you can take logs, and I'll show you how it works. And you push it on there, and you just hit L3 like you would the straps, and it locks it automatically on there. So you can carry 2, 3, 4. This is going to take the space, the place of the big bag handler. So this is how I do my logs now, and it's so much easier. So I think I can post a link on that, and we have the same Bobcat with the thing on here from FS Miner. So it's pretty cool. But now what FS Miner did is he set it up where, right here, I'll show you. It is skid steer tools. That's how he set it up. So there's a big bucket. Look at it, holds 3,400. It's got the skid steer mower tool pack there, 550. That's the rock, the mower, and the mulcher. So it's pretty cool. He also added a stone screen. There's so many things he added. And here's your track chipper right here. It's pretty cool. He also has these 2 chippers in here, which are in-game ones. As you can see, this one here is the in-game one, and this right here is the modded one by FS Miner. He also has this thing right here, which many of you guys remember from the see if he has a picture here. Yep, remember this one that was the hay buster, but it was the circle one. This is the same concept. You can drop bales in there, you can drop everything else and shred it. It's pretty cool. But and all his stuff isn't that expensive anyways. But anyways, without further ado, let's get going. So for those of you who are new, my name is Fury Machine Gaming, and welcome in. I do realistic farming. I am a 3rd generation realistic farmer, a real farmer in real life. So this is a big tree. Let's get this over here, and I'll show you how that thing works. We're going to cut these into 4 meter lengths. I just like how precise the logging is in this game now. They've really changed it. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we want to make a realistic farm, and like we do on every series. We're going to have when we get to the farming part of it, we're going to do realistic farming, and that's it. You know, that's the way it's always going to be from now on. Also, we're going to try to clear a few trees here and there every day, but our goal is somewhere in this section over here, we're going to start with a house, but we have to get money first. We have to make money. Let me show you how this works. This is pretty cool. So all it does is you get in it, okay, just like a normal telehandler, and it raises, lowers just like this. But there's no hit markers at all on the forks, so you got to lock them in. It's kind of neat. Whoops. So watch. It'll see how it goes into the ground. Boom, and then you lock it, and then you can pick up the logs. See, and I'll show you. See that? Makes Fury's life easy. Remember the big bag handler you could do the same thing with? But now you can do this. And we're going to do this. Jump in here. Jump in here. Start this here. We're going to try to get us a full load today to take it over to sell it. Oh, it'd be nice if I turned this on. There we go. Now this thing is crazy, but yeah, I really like the fact of how you can get the used version. See how it's got like the scratches and the paint's missing on it? I love it. Now this one, unfortunately, I forgot to get the tow bar on it in case we move to a different section, but with the telehandler we can do this. But look at this thing, now watch. So it starts chipping it, boom, takes it right off the fork for you. And it just chips them right in there, boom, boom, boom. Now that'll flip around until it goes in there. And then I got to get my truck lined up so that I can dump in there. I should unload, right? It should be there. Let's do this. Where am I here? Turn off. Would you unload here? No, I want to make sure my thingy is underneath it, right? I don't think I have to hit that. It should just automatically load. We'll see. Let's see here, because I'm using my joysticks, my controller for this one here. I'll start overloading. Let's do this. Try it again. There we go. There we go. Now this thing is really crazy. This thing holds a lot, and I mean a lot. I had like 100,000 in here while I was testing it, so you can see how much was in there. Right here, 670. It had a bunch. In fact, we'll go over here. Had 4,000 liters in it just from that one little baby tree. This thing holds a lot. Now this that truck over there is edited by RGC Modding, so it literally holds like 30,000, which isn't a lot. That's the extent I'm going, because we do want to still do realistic. But so this nice thing is you can go right underneath here like this, and you can bang them in together, boom, and it'll load them all. See, it just grabs it. It's just like the big bag handler without the straps. And you can use this for bales. Now the reason I also picked the Merlot is because I can put a weight on the back. Because when you're doing logging, these logs get heavy. Now, see how it takes it right from it? Now I gotta there you go. Good. I just didn't want to turn my surplus strength on. There. Huh. All right. All right. I don't know why you're playing under there, but you can play under there. I don't know what's going on there with that, but there we go. I'll put this here and we'll cut some. Now we'll cut a bunch of trees down. There, so you guys can see it, and you did it, and now we can go back to cutting some trees. We'll cut a bunch up now, and we'll just leave them in the piles, and we'll come along with the skid loader or the telehandler and grab them right from there. Now this fixed head is a little weird to get used to at first, but it falls and then it holds it. It's kind of neat. But I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing awesome, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic, because I am. So I think what we'll do is we're going to start working our way around the farm here. Let's start getting around the house and stuff like that so that we can, when we use our skid loader. Now, we are going to be able to upgrade. We are going to be able to take and put that, I think we can put that on a wheel loader. But it might just be for a telehandler. I don't know. But we can upgrade so many things. We can buy more equipment. We can do all the things we need to do. That's going to fall on my house. Yep. My rented house. It's cool. But, and so that thing, what's nice about it is that it's made for this, there we go. It's made for this, for logging and for bales. It's originally made for bales, but the person that I got it from is a logger. And so what he set up is the wood chipper, it takes it right off there. You don't even have to unlock it. Once it's locked, it just takes it off and you back up and do another pile. So I think somewhere in here we're going to buy we're going to start building a house. So what we need to do is once we get these, we got to go over and get our factory going. Also, a couple of them, the farming simulator issues that people have been having when they log is the trees stick in the ground. So this fixed head fixes that. It keeps it off the ground long enough or far enough for you to use it. But anyway, so yeah, I can't forget about what I wanted. I have little show notes that I try to talk about, and most of the time I forget what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I get busy doing stuff, and I've decided not to bring a third game in. What I've decided to do is I'm going to bring another farming simulator map in. My good friend of the channel, Empty Pockets, has talked me kind of into doing another map. I'm not going to tell you what it is because we're in the process of see how it stopped it. Then I raise it and it'll drop it. That's why I like the fixed head. It can't, you know, you guys have all done the logging where the trees all fall wonky and crazy. This keeps it from tipping over. So, but yeah, I'm going to do something that I've done before, but I'm excited about getting it going. So we're going to have basically 3 farming simulator series and 1 truck simulator for now. Eventually there'll be more games, so please don't get upset right now, but it'll happen. So here we go. We got 3 trees on the ground. Do 1 more, plus because we already cut 1, and that'll be 5 trees. And when our little thingy's full, we'll sell it. Then we'll go over and grab some rocks. Now that thing is super edited, so I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to use it. See how it literally keeps it, and it folds all in the same spot. So it's pretty cool. I like this header a lot. I know FDR's had one before, but so yeah. Make sure you guys are also going over. I don't know if I mentioned him or not. I haven't been mentioning him a lot lately, but I want you guys to make sure you check out Van Ham Gaming. Absolutely amazing, hilarious streamer. Absolutely hilarious. He's from Australia. Does a great job streaming. Him and his gang are over there, and they do fantastic work. They just they were playing Valheim tonight. So there's 5 trees. So let's go pick them up and put them into the chipper, and then see if we can get a full load, because it takes us $1,118 for the loan and the house payment right now. I can't wait till I can get that back. But we have an exact $500,000 loan that we have to pay back right now. Whoops, you just want to go like crazy into here. There you go, push it, and then go lower. See that? Missing, I can't get a full tree, but hey, you get 4 pieces. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is, I've done 10 foot, 11 foot, 12 foot with this, just monkeying around. Now, if you watch, if I lower this, takes it right off there. Whoops. Now, that's not into my trailer there. That's my fault. Oh, I think you got to be able to. It's got to be automatic, right? There it goes. Huh, that one don't like it. So, like I said, this is kind of a test one also. So we're gonna test that out and see if it works really well. If it doesn't, we'll bring back the FS Minor one. And you can drive like a madman with this thing on there. Now I don't know if a 1,200 pound weight is enough, but we might have to go a little bit bigger. See how much easier it makes logging, and we're still doing it by hand. Because I don't know why, even with joysticks. Which reminds me, let me switch over to them real quick here. Hang on one second. Switch over to them and get it off there. There we go. So I can drive with them and see if we can get... I think 4 is the most it logs on here, but hey, 4 is 4. Yeah, it took it automatically. There we go. Is that loading for me? Yeah, there we go. Hope I don't have to hit A every time. Or, I. Oh, that's too low, Fury. Come on. I switched to my joysticks and now it's like really precise. Huh. Here, I got it. I knew I'd get it. The little pieces it doesn't like on that. It really doesn't. Huh. So we might have to bear with it for now, and then we might have to switch to back to the FS Minor one. In fact, I think I can sell that when I bring the FS Minor one down. Because it does. This one doesn't like the little pieces. I mean, it works well for the big ones. Just it doesn't work for them little ones. I mean, I think I can still just pick them up and put them in there, which may be the case. We'll see. But you can see how quickly we just picked up, 4 or 5 trees. So we can cut a whole bunch down and just go pick them up, and you can probably put them in a pile. The original video I watched, the guy was doing 2 at a time like this, and he was just, flying around and zipping around, and I was like, hey, I like that. This is why I constantly am on YouTube. Constantly. Now, I wonder if that, I want to try something. Yep, I knew I could. I know you can do it, just like the big bag handler. But I'm wondering if that little chipper, that grinder upper thingy there will pick up the little pieces to grind them up. We won't even worry about chipping those up. But when we get ready to make planks for the house, we're gonna have to. Whoops. We're gonna have to take the some of these logs over to the sawmill. There we go. Almost one more. So I'm gonna try to chip up. Let's see if I can get most of the pile. I think you got to go like this is what I saw him doing. Yep, see? Nope. Just not going to get that last one, but I'm getting better at it. As you can see, now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's not going to take that little one, this thing here. I got to make sure I'm also far enough away or it drops them. That's why it falls on the ground. See how it does it? It takes it. The hit marker on that's crazy. It's good, but it's $500,000 that we could buy the other one with. So, I think what I'm going to do, because I don't have that problem with the FS Minor one. All right, let's see if we can get a few of these picked up here and put into the chipper. Nope, it doesn't like them. Okay. How many do we got anyways? Do we got close to 30? 30,000. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We tested it. We did well, but it doesn't work. So we're going to sell it, and we're going to buy the other one, right? Because we can do that right on camera, which is good. Because we don't hide nothing back. It's this one. This is going to be expensive to sell back. $386,000. But we're going to change the money because we're going to get FS Miners in here. It's under wood chippers, I think. Yep, right there. All right, 106, 454. You guys are going to see how I do this. 106, 454. Whoops. Oops. There, we're right back to zero again. That way you guys can see what's going on with that. But as you can see, now we've got to bring that other one back. So what we're going to do is, I hope, we're going to go sell this and head down to the shop. There, 30,000 liters. Wood chips, just like that, with 5 trees. So we'll go down, we'll dump this into the bioheating plant, which is right across the street here. And we will get set up with, we'll go back down to the shop and grab that wood chipper. I think we can hook up to it with this. So it's not that far to sell it. But I picked this area because it's not dense. I mean, this map isn't dense with trees anyways, but it's pretty good. Pretty good map. I figured out it was, as soon as I figured out it wasn't the map, I was happy. Because I thought at first it was the map. We're set up here, right here with our thing. I have to terraform a little bit more. There we go. Let's see what we make for 5,000. Or 30,000. Bet you we make about 6,000. 5,700. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go to, where is my finances? And where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where's the mouse? There it is. I was like, where'd my mouse go? We're going to pay back. We're going to leave ourselves 5,000. So we'll leave 780. Okay. We'll be in the hole for next time, but that's okay. But I got to head down to the shop, get that, and then head back home. Our temporary home anyways, till we start building a house. We've got to find out how much a house is. So there's going to be 3 distinctive styles of play. One will be realistic farming, always. One will be logging in realistic farming, and the other one will be something in realistic farming. I'm not going to give it away till I get on the map, so I can show you guys what's going on. So this is an RG3, Robert Griffith III, an RGC, Realistic Gaming Crew edit, the in-game. So they do good work. I think I've also decided that I want to go 2 trucks or 2 farm sims in a row and then a truck sim. And the reason why I want to do that is because when I did Riverbend last time, it was like if you do a farm sim and then a truck sim and then a farm sim and then a truck sim, by the time you come back to the original map you're on, it's crazy how it's like 5 days. And so I didn't even know where anything was on that map or anything like that. It was insane. The inside of this is like, you can see how bouncy the roads are. Absolutely crazy. It's like a logging map. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I hope this has a tow bar on this. Alright, so how am I going to get this back to the farm? I hope I don't got to drive it like that at 5 miles an hour all the way back. Yeah, looks like I might have to. But, so what we'll do instead, we're wrapping up this video here soon. We're going to wrap it up at 8 o'clock. Or at 6 o'clock. Whew. Nice if I could tell time. I got to figure out a way to get that thing back. I think I'll do it. I think I'll drive it back after we're done with the video, and then I'll go to the next day. That way you guys don't have to watch me driving it back. That would take forever at 5 miles an hour. Or I could just pick it up and carry it with the super strength, which I may do. I was going to start right there because it's like the halfway point, but I kind of wanted to start in an oddball place. Can't wait till this clouds is gone because it seems like the fog hangs out. I can't stand the fog. I wish I could. I've got to figure out how to get into the maps and turn off the fog. I know it's under weather and it's under something because I want to delete it. I hate that fog, and I don't think it was intended for them to do that. I think it was intended, like it makes your background all white and everything. It's crazy. But it was by them. It was intended for realism, and first thing in the morning is great, but they need to get rid of it so that it burns off a little bit quicker. In fact, I got an idea. And I do not have super strength on. I'll show you when I get done here. See? It's not on. So these are able to be picked up. Where's the pieces? I know I had pieces over here someplace. This one it might not pick up. Yeah, that one's too big. But what we can do is, and we'll drop this into the sawmill. Here it goes. So you got to put it underground. It's kind of neat. Stump. I might just do this. I might just put logs over there because I think that thing sells logs too. We'll find out. We'll find out because we're not ready for the. There we go. All right, let's before this video, before we get dark here. What was that? So apparently if you're using joysticks and you turn off and you're moving the joystick at all, it will continue to move it. Now this thing does not have straps on it, so we're going to have to go kind of slow, but we're going to go over and see if this sells it at the bioplast plant. So we might just, instead of bringing the wood chipper, maybe we'll bring a log trailer. I'm not going to unload it at both. If we load the log trailer up here, I'll load it up and I hope that doesn't go under there. These roads are terrible, bumpy. Hopefully we can hook to the back of it with this thing, because we might change it around. We might get a nice tractor with a nice medium-sized log trailer and drag it and sell logs instead of wood chipping, since we got a way to do it now. Yeah, let's look into it. Yep, sold it. There. Now we got enough for pretty close to the money. Now, did you guys notice something? Now, I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. The steam's coming out of the exhaust, but it's dripping too. on my version. All right, so we're a little over 40 minutes. We're going to wrap this day up, and I will figure out. I think I'm going to leave the wood chipper right there. So let's leave it right there, not bring it back. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because that thing sells logs. And with our little machine over here now, with our little telehandler, we can pick up the logs and load them into a trailer and then just sell the logs all outright. Yeah, we might even get rid of this little thingy here, and we might buy I've got to look into getting a smaller trailer. But I do want to test one thing real quick. Make sure this... I think I've tested this before. I think this also picks up rocks. I think we've done this before, right? Yeah, okay, that does that. Yep. Nice. Make a few figure eights here. Where's our other stump? Did one. Found it. There. Just wanted to make sure that we could do them. Then we'll go through and we'll get this done right. You know what I mean? Nice. Oh, there's two more here. This little thing works good. There. Now we can start creating a field. There we go. All right, guys and gals, we made it to the end of episode 1B. That's what we're going to call this one. And then we'll go right to episode number... We'll go to episode number 3 next time. But this is going to be like a 1B because it's the start. You know, we wanted to get back on here. Huh, little lights on inside. Isn't that neat? That's cool. I don't even care. But anyways, on that note, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you guys right back here. Let's see, what am I recording this? What day of the week is it? Oh, it's Sunday night. No, it's not. It's Sunday morning. I'm recording this Saturday night. So happy Monday to you guys all. But it's technically Sunday, so I gotta stop. So we'll get out of here. All right, guys. I love you all, and I will catch you guys right back here tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to the next day. Off camera, I'll go ahead and look for a nice little small log trailer that I can load up and with that machine, and we're good to go. And we'll start selling logs instead. All right, guys, get out of here.